Welcome back, everyone, to session 4 of the latest Galaxy campaign, The Burning of Boreal. This is one I am not the GM, so I'm going to turn it over to our GM Burger.
We see Boreal, this desert wasteland, and we waste no time zooming into a manor where quite a bit of kerfuffle and carnage is going on. We see gouts of dust blow out from a hole within this manor, as billowing out from it are MKZs getting quite the sight. Directly in front of them is a gaping maw made from a dwarf, his bones turned to teeth and his heart beating slow. And starting to conjure around him a singularity, the cosmos itself being visible from his own high, his mind expanding with the drug. And furthermore, they see the guardians of this particular settlement that they were burrowing underneath. You all may place yourselves wherever you want. And within this manner, the suspects prior are the old man and the female Mangazi immediately duck into the kitchen, not wanting any of this at all. They don't want to touch that. Uh, you hear Yurik, the older man, go, "Oh, oh, goodness me," as he just like full on dives for it, while the female Mangazi just gently floats, picks him up to drag him the rest of the way. But Will immediately rolls for his gun, starts putting it back together while you all get to your feet and ready to fight. Let's get that initiative in there once you get yourself positioned. And to go over it, this section of the stairs right here, that is 10 feet up. The stairs themselves considered 5 feet up. Same with these, so that would be 15. And lastly, this top section here is sorry, my brain stumbled for a second. I was like, mathematics, 20 feet. But what if it isn't? It's 20 feet up.
All right, you said we can put our where are we starting at?
Yes, indeed. Everyone, so basically with this one, Vorin and double checking character names X as well as Amp, you can put yourselves wherever you want. However, Cam and Lauren, you must be on the first floor. Since you basically came out with these folks here, if I'm not mistaken. Or was that Vorin and wait. Shoot, I doubted myself. Now I'm confused. Who went into the hole last time?
Lauren Cam went in.
Lauren and Cam. Got it. Lauren and Cam, first floor. X, Vorin, anywhere you want. And for the time being, who would like to control Vorin as we await that Kimball's return?
I can run him.
Go ahead.
All right. Tegan, you are put on task duty.
Gotta get him his own little token, too.
And to go over again, these MKC acolytes wielding their maddened Mangazi. No, Mantaru, sorry. The maddened Mantaru are tired, exhausted, and covered in dirt and grime. And this toothy fellow right here was the perpetrator, the presumed murderer, and the tax evader that you had caught last time, who ate that heart that was offered to Lauren. And you could probably tell that this was not the intended side effect.
Nice.
Encounter. Boogie. Oh wait, and encounter. Yep. Create encounter. Oh shoot. Oh.
So if you hit Control All and then right click
Oh.
the thing, there'll be like the cross swords, and once you hit that, we'll be able to roll initiative. We're gonna just right click a token, and there'll be a cross swords there. And you can click on the cross swords. As long as you hit Control All, it'll put all of us in there when you do it. Oh, you got to be on the token selector screen too, or the token selector button tab.
Yep. I am. Encounter. Encounter. One. So. I am just seeing only the thing create encounter.
So if you hit because you have to first go to the tokens or on the token screen. If you click Control All, and if you right click one token, they'll be like at the top right hand corner the cross swords. And then if you hit Control All, it'll put everybody into encounter mode at once. And then that's when we'll be able to roll for initiative and you'll be able to roll for the NPCs.
Hi.
Just send a screenshot in Discord of the button you're looking for, if that helps.
Thank
Oh,
you
it's at
so
the
much.
bottom. I thought it was at the top right. That's my bad.
Oh, heck yeah.
So you need to do that for every token?
That's why I was Control All. It
everything
just makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
Or Control A, I should say. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
And how do I put a token in there multiple times?
It should automatically do it for you.
Oh no, like a single token several times over.
Oh, for one token moving. I don't know. Chris, you know if there's a good way to do that?
The only way I've done it before is making a copy of the token that's hidden, and
That's
then
what I need to do.
in the initiative, you can unhide it in the initiative, even though the token itself is hidden on the map, or just put it like in the off the side of the map.
Yeah.
But you need to copy and paste the tokens to get multiples to put in the initiative order.
There we go.
Is Vorin? Not Vorin. Yeah, Vorin. Is he in? Or I think you may have to right click him and throw him in too.
Are they not getting me? Shoot. My bad.
All right, so I think Ix would have kind of heard the commotion, run up to high ground, and told Amps to stay there. So I'll put him up above. I was trying to think, what would Ix do? He would run to safety.
What's the mass roll initiative for all the NPCs?
So if you go to the cross swords screen, the counter screen, there should be at least in mine when I'm in GM, there's like a button on the left hand top corner or left middle of the thing that says roll all NPCs.
You are greatly appreciated.
No problem.
All right. Are we ready?
I think so.
Yep.
Looking forward to this one.
All right. So to begin with this, you see Entropic Insurient let out a bit of a. I can't call it a badass cry, mournful wail. It's more of like a. Where it's not really a noise you enjoy. It's slightly awkward. It's basically like a man having fun. Like this dude is high off his ass. It's a half grown, half like Oh, the colors. And Cam. Wait, actually, I almost forgot to click something very important at the beginning of this round. Here we go. Pouring in.
Okay.
Yes. Each round for the next 5 rounds, 1d4 weakened acolyte added to the map on round 4 and 5. Hey, look, they, that was the typo there, will come onto the field at half health. At combat, if combat takes 9 rounds, on the 10th round, a hellhound will appear to clear the area. And that's not going to be rolled this turn. Presume that's the first round is all the ones that have already come in here.
Perfect.
Cam, take it away.
All right, so you just hear from Cam, hostile threat detected, initiating elimination protocol as his eye zooms and a visible targeting reticle appears on the Entropy Surian. So first I'm going to cast Sure Strike, and then I'm going to cast... Okay, and then cast Phase Bolt.
All right, roll that to hit.
Doing advantage? Oh, keep higher. Okay.
What?
That will hit, blasting into his flesh. Give me damage. And let me make sure I got the right guy selected. Yep. And damage.
Oof. Can we tell if it looks like he's resistant to piercing, or just if it's like
You see that when that strikes in there, its bones are like calcifications in themselves. You can definitely tell he's got far too many ribs, and it's more like these calcification spires. It's twirling and swirling, spiraling up, and just absorb that into there the same way that we've seen others have as well. So it's likely gonna be more than just piercing.
But that's my turn.
Got it! It is the Entropic Assyriant! And you see him. He is going to first cast a spell. For 2 actions, he casts Telekinetic Hand. And he will gently, run that psionic feeler, this gravitational anomaly, across your face cam, just to feel your texture. He will then turn to this poor acolyte here and take a different action. Let's see here. He will use Feed Ego and swallow the creature, doing 4d12 piercing damage and 2d6 void damage, persistent, of course. And let's see here. Let me roll that damage. Instantly killing the acolyte. As you see on one end, he's just a gentle caress and pet to Cam as if he was some kind of house pet. Only to be completely just snapped away as the gravitational pulls in this acolyte as you hear a slight whoop! Like a fly trap. crunching. There's a crunching noise, and then you see that damage done to the entropic Assurant just heal away. That will be the entropic Assurant's turn. Alarin, you're up.
Perfect. So the one next to him, this guy is dead.
Yep, I'm
Okay.
trying to figure that out of how I can set that again. Science state. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of an issue. So some of the images for me are broken, so I can't see which one.
Yeah, no worries. All right. So
There it is.
Okay. Lauren's going to use his new act in. He's going to use act as one and move in tandem. So Lauren, or the droid, is going to spend its action to move, allowing Lauren to move as well. So Lauren is going to head over here. The droid is going to move over here, kind of spreading out a little bit. And then with Lauren's action, actually, he's got to go a little bit closer. You see lightning kind of gathering on his hands as he kind of focuses on MK energies, kind of looking at the entropy that former. He was a dwarf? Yeah, that former dwarf who would just foolishly eat in the heart. And he just gives him a scornful look, like doesn't even give him a word, but just scornfully looks at him and then casts electric arc on him, and that should be within 30 feet. Perfect. And he is going to bounce that to the guy off on his side to hit both.
He will automatically fail.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I tried to put it as like his reflex, just a dash, but it wouldn't let me, so it's a 0. It's just a straight fail.
Sick. Well, for him, so if it's a regular fail, that'll be 7 for the entropy, and then the one guy needs to make a save too. That guy
This
over
one
here.
right here. Got it. Basic reflex then. That. Oh wow. He will take half damage.
Perfect. Yeah, so you see this bolt of lightning arc out, catch the entropy just electrifying around it, and just the MKZ's used to that type of combat, was ready for it, so it did not hit him as well. But Zayden is going to use our last action, and he is going to take a shot at entropy.
Got it.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Give me that damage. Oh shit, that's elemental? Hell yeah.
So, I got to pick for my summoner core thing, so I picked electricity for him. So you see kind of almost a similar shock as Zayden lifts up his arm, and you see just rather than kind of the MKZ lightning, you see just some pure mechanical lightning arcing out of his arm.
So with that right there, you see the entropic Assyrian shudder screech as that pierces all the way through. We move on to the next turn. Okay, it's starting to be the Acolyte's turn, and this guy, after seeing one of his buddies just get straight up eaten, is obviously going to stride away. He's not taking that chance. And he is going to then, if I'm bring up their sheets, I closed it. Then he is going to blast out towards the entropic Assyrian with his mutilator. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oof.
Damn. So you see him, instead of swinging his gun to one of you, his his living firearm. He swings it also to the Entropic Assyrian to fuck that thing up. He does not want it to be any part of that right there. And his strike fires true. So he is going to do with that damage. And the splash damage as well. So you see, as he fires out to the Entropic Assyrian, that sonic damage just rattle it, making it just suddenly stop. But that singularity does not fade, it does not disappear, nothing, just it's still there. And despite its demise, with that sudden burst, let's see here. Let me post this. Ego death. You all now feel this gravity pulling in, trying to drag you closer. Let's see here. Everybody that is within 30 feet of this big old fella, give me a fortitude save. That'll pass. And let's see here. That'll pass.
Okay, so
That
that
thing-
was for Ix. This is for. I assume, am I within 30? I assume so. Yes.
2. 2. One of them will pass, and he will also pass. So it's just these two who are pulled closer. Got it. And yeah, so all the party passes as you feel this gravitational surge come from the Entropic Assyrian, as if it is simply not done. Though it grows still, it hungers just the same. Alright, we're going to move in the turn order. And yeah, it's this guy right here. He does not want to be there necessarily. However, because it's the start of his turn, he needs to give me a fortitude save. And if he fails this, he is likely going to get crunched. Youch. So the Entropic Assyrian gets to get off a feed ego from that. So let me roll that damage. Yeah, he is dead. So let me roll that healing because that actually matters. 10 plus 8. That's rough. You see the Assyrian, who was just right there, dead. His heart never stopped beating and starts again in a rhythmic pattern. Before it was dull, now it starts again, and that singularity roars to life once more. For some reason, it's not showing y'all the health total you're supposed to have on there. So let me type that in manually. And obviously, death will be the end of that particular acolyte's turn. We move forward to oh no, it's the other acolyte next to him. Oh no. Now this has a chance not to kill. That will unfortunately outright kill. So let me roll that healing again real fast. Add 8 to that, and that's going to be 9. So, oh wait, no, sorry. The entropic Assyrian is no longer down. Okay, take that back. He's not down, so that ego death is not up. That means that aura is gone. He doesn't have to worry about getting snagged like that, but he is going to take not one because he saw that wasn't good enough. He's going to take 2 stride actions away, going past your summon Alarin towards your guys' side of the field, and just go. All right, fuck that thing in particular. He is going to fire into it as well. Hitting. Damaging. Oh, why is it taking no damage? What? Okay, that was meant to be 13 damage onto 27, so he's at 14. There we go. There we go. So he's at 14. I shouldn't be saying his health total aloud, but yeah, it's fine. As this acolyte fires into there. Ix, it is now your turn. As you see the acolytes did not immediately fire upon you, but instead the thing that just ate 2 of them. What do you do?
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is he starts punching on his keypad here. He is going to do overdrive. And so I make a crafting check. Okay.
Nice.
Nice. So that would be a critical success.
Heck yeah.
Adding great power to your attacks. Your strikes deal additional damage equal to your intelligence modifier.
Damn.
After you ever okay. And I believe that applies to my construct too. And so that'll be +4 damage. Nice. Alright, so the next I'll spend an action to command my construct. So he's gonna run up and take a swing here.
Alright.
And so he's just gonna ball visit and just punch this thing. And it will get +4.
Now, I gotta say, Amps is very badass for that. He's also seen this thing basically bring 2 MKZs and crunch them like they were hard candy.
Yeah. I thought about that. I don't think Amps thought about that.
That will hit.
All right. So 16. Oh, sorry, forgot to target. Did that hit?
Yes, that will hit.
All right, nice. So that'll be 16, and I believe that's just either bash damage or whatever it is.
So give me that damage roll.
All right. Oh shoot, I did that wrong, didn't I? I gave +4 to that attack roll. That was not supposed to be +4 to the attack roll. It was supposed to be +4 to the damage roll. So it does a.
Oh, 12.
No, it did it right. No, +6.
Oh,
okay, never mind. Yeah,
okay.
It did it right. Sorry. All right, so it would be +4 on the damage roll here.
Hey, with minimum that. Let's see how much damage.
All right. All right.
All right. You see that strike into him, and his whole body sways off to the side.
Nice. So you just see Amp, and this is probably a little strange, maybe for the folks who wasn't hanging out here. As you can tell, Ix was busy rebuilding this giant robot while you guys were wandering in the tunnels. And he just runs up and just balls up his fist and just smacks this thing. And then Ix, seeing it suck all the other guys into the portal, does the only smart thing and runs down here.
Fair enough, fair enough. So you get the fuck out of Dodge. Alright.
And you can see him just be like, Amps, charge! Let's kill this thing! And then Amps turns around and you just see Ix just poking it.
Alright. Now, it is going to be the Entropic Assyrian's turn. Let's see here. It is going to cast a spell. It's only got one of these, so let's see here. It is going to cast its one single 3rd level spell. Gravity Well. So, let's see here. In a 30-foot burst within 120 feet, it is going to, let's see here, move towards the center. And it's very on the nose. It's going to target an area directly next to it. So it's going to be, let's see here, place burst, right here. Getting in there. Alarin, you and your summon, as well as one of the MKZs. Oh, you will save, so you'll only be moved 5 feet. And which one was that for?
That was for Zayden.
Got it. So he will be moved 15 feet closer. And let me give this poor MKZ down here his save.
Alright, so there's Ix, since he's in the area.
Dang.
Or, Amp. Amp is in the area.
Oh, wait, that... Yeah. So, Amp, you will save, and this one, unfortunately, will not, and he is pulled 15 feet closer. Boop. And, let's see here. Let me delete that now.
Oh, and Voren, I realized we put your piece on, but we forgot to roll your initiative. So roll initiative.
I just figured out
Oh,
I'm
shoot.
doing it last. Hi, guys.
Oh, hey, so far the boss has eaten 2 of the MKZs.
All right. Well,
We should have Voren just walking in the door, like, hey, what's up, guys?
yeah.
You just hear everything, and it's just like, oh, hey, I'm getting...
Eating his own sandwich.
I mean, that guy did have sandwich stuff.
Literally
so
just comes
you
with
gotta
a
find
sandwich
your
in his
own.
mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy just left all the ingredients out. I figure, oh, God!
So, Voren, you come to see, oh my goodness, was that the dwarf? A giant, like, basically toothy maw with a singularity made around it, currently crunching on 2 MKZs. One of them over here is running and screaming from it, like, kill it, kill it. This one who got pulled closer is crying. And it has one more, it's got one more action. Feel free to roll yourself in. And it's going to be using Bring Near. Bring Near. And it is going to be targeting, let's see here. Let me measure this out. Who's furthest from it? It's going to be targeting you, Voren. And to also go over it, stairs are 5 feet up. This little platform right here is 10 feet up. These stairs here is another 5 feet, so 15, and the platform you're currently on is 20 feet up. Does a 19 hit you?
No.
Got it.
That's a.
And I will let you get your turn off immediately, since you weren't here last time to take your turn. And also, every round, there's going to be some MKZs pouring in.
Right. I'm just.
They seem to be helping us at the moment, though. So, but they also give them food, and they have bad saves. So, go either way.
All right. Well, so we're gonna take it. Because I listened to a lot. So all Voron saw was, what the hell is that thing? Wait, who are these MKZs? It seems like they're swarming that thing. Let me just
Oh no, they're not trying to swarm. They're trying to get away.
All right, so everybody's like trying to like.
Drawing everyone in currently,
All right.
and it just tried to pull you in closer too.
Yeah, well, maybe it'll pull in around instead. So I'm just gonna aim and fire. Why not? And roll. Did I do that right? And
Nice.
That will hit.
oh,
Give me that damage.
all right, that's easy enough. They stand. And it's an extra 1d4 precision.
You see that once again kill the entropic Assyrian as it still floats in the air. Its maw hangs agape, no longer clattering and chomping down, but the singularity remains. The heartbeat faint, but still there. Boom, 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 boom. And that will allow it to activate once again Ego Death. Everyone within the 30-foot area, give me a fortitude save. And you still have your action left, Warren, as well.
Fortitude? Yes, fortitude save.
I think I'm just gonna reload.
Fair. I think this MKZ over here actually got out of the area fully. Yeah, he did. He is lucky. Let's see. First MKZ, the one closest, does not get chomped. This one gets pulled 10 feet closer. And that is rough. So this one is going to be going to your summon, Lauren. So this is going to be 4d12. And so long as this does not kill you, you should be good, and you'll be taking 2d6 persistent void damage after this. Are you still up?
Oh yeah. Near bloody, but still all right.
As you see, I'm sorry, was that one? Oh no, that's fine. Yep, you see this thing chomp around your summon, but since it does not kill, it's more merely it's a reflex, and it still lays there, dead. Lays, floats, hovers, however you call it. You are currently swallowed by it, though, Meaning you either have to do 10 damage to this thing's carcass, or simply make a athletics check to escape with a DC 14 tied to that. Vorin, you reloaded, so we move on to this particular MKZ's turn, and he's gonna get the dodge. He's gonna run. He's gonna keep running, and he's going to shoot at Cam. You see, as he's running away, seeing that thing's dead, he turns his head to you, and he looks at his one empty hand. And he looks at his other hand with his mutilator, this maddened Mandaru rather. And he just thinks to himself what it would be like to akimbo wield them. And he looks towards you and just points the trigger. And points the gun, pulls the trigger. For a 10 to hit with a 1 splash damage, so misses, and you'll still take a 1 sonic damage as he fires towards you with that almost psionic shriek coming from his mutilator.
I could think he missed because the Mentharu weapon didn't want to hurt me.
I'd like that. We move on then. It is now the start of the next round, and Cam, before it gets to you, we actually got someone else who's going to try and play hero. We have on the second round, you see Will, that are Quinn, as he's fully assembled his rifle now. On the second floor, he runs up, passes you, Vorin, and he goes onto the railing, leaps, and lands on the chandelier and starts unloading round after round of plenty of dubious legal munitions into the entropic Asturian, crippling its regenerative properties. Dead or not, he's making sure that thing stays dead. 5 damage, that doesn't matter too much here, unless you go to attack it. Lauren, in that case, you only need to do 5 more. And halves all healing it receives this round. From there, it falls to you, Cam. As you see Will from the chandelier giving you some firing support.
And not to be the kid that said teacher forgot his homework, but you do have to roll your round for your guys coming in too.
Oh, thank you, Tegan. A hero point upon the party for you and your honesty. Oh, fuck. You see a cornucopia of MKCs pour in, and as they do, they just immediately hit with this sight, and one of them audibly goes, "What's all this then?" Seeing a bunch of dead MKCs hovering around this, whatever you'd call that dwarf now, and you all just, some of you being damaged, others of you being shot at, and our Quinn, from the chandelier, firing down. It is now Cam's turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna kick things off by unleashing Psyche, and then this is a lot of people. There he is. Okay. I am going to cast a 3-action Force Barrage, targeting this guy, and this guy.
1, 2, 3. All right. And give me those rolls. So let's see here.
One.
Are you casting that at? Oh yeah, the first level, right?
Oh, I meant to do first. I accidentally clicked second though. That's
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you do first on that since it only matters.
Yeah, it doesn't. All right. And Second
So that's
roll.
1 damage, 2
Nice damage.
damage, and 3 damage.
That's my turn.
Hell yeah! As you, how does that look actually? As that shoots out into each of these MKCs and rocks their world.
The targeting reticle that was highlighting the entropy Assyrian before shrinks and splits into 3 smaller ones that spread and identify these closer targets. And bright blue lasers strike from Cam's eye that goes out and then splits and gets all 3 of them all at once.
I forgot. Before we move to the next turn, I forgot to add these guys to the turn tracker. And we roll NPCs again. This is going to become a pretty bloated turn tracker given the corpses. All right. Vorin, it is your turn.
All right. I realized that I didn't pick a feat. I was doing that. I like this one. So I'm gonna start doing that. I'm a simple man. Let's try aiming and firing at the big guy.
Big guy is down, unless you are shooting at him to get Alarin summoned out of its jaws.
Oh, my mistake then. Is it like actual jaws? Is it?
Alarin's summon is currently swallowed, so he can't get out.
No, usually I can get him out pretty easy.
Okay, because that just looks like weird tentacles, almost teeth.
Yeah, the thing is, it's gonna eat some of the other MKZs and come back to life. So I think the strategy right now is probably to get rid of its food to prevent it from coming back to life. But there's a lot of them.
Well, you know what then? I guess if I can hit him from here, which I think I can. Right? 90.
Yeah, you get your sniper. That's you're good.
Okay. Let's aim. I'm sorry. Yep. My effects. And then
Oh,
solid.
shit.
okay.
God damn. Give me the damage, but I'm gonna ask immediately. How do you end this particular MKZ? The one that came in and was like, "What's all this then?"
Very unceremoniously. It's like kind of like, I guess, like, I don't know, like, is there some sort of like ethereal sort of like thing leading from the dead MKZs to it?
This thing has a gravity effect that's still pulling them all in.
All right. Well, I don't know how to shoot at a gravity hole, but I can kill MKZs. So with that,
Nice.
Holy shit!
you just where there was a head, now there is a stump, and it collapses like a big old sack of Zero-filled potatoes. All right.
You turn them into, like, I can't even say a fine red mist. It's more like a mist of chalk because of all the calcifications. You see his Mentaru just kind of gently float to the ground past this just cloud you turned them into. Hold on, let me apply the death effect real fast. That's the combat state. My bad there. Appropriate though. That was visibility.
So,
Yep. And I assume last action is going to be to load.
Yep. Line up the next guy.
See, Ix is like off in the corner. He's got this list of really cool insults that he's planning for Vorin. And he just starts ripping it up.
Now we move to the Entropic Assurient. Honk, me, 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 me. Honk, me, me. He's dead. He's down. And while he has that aura up, it really is more impactful to those who are actually like in it, starting their turns in it, than anything he can do on his own turn. So we go to Alarin. Alarin, while your summon is indeed within the aura, I will ask you to give me a fortitude save for both you and your summon once again.
All right.
And
Oh, oof.
at the end of your turn, oh, that's rough. At the end of your turn, you will be taking that 2d6 void damage. Okay, that's good. So your summon does not fail the check, but you are pulled within crunching distance of the Entropic Assurient.
It didn't happen to be a DC 14, did it?
It is.
Oh, wait! Holy
There we
shit!
go. Yeah, I'm gonna cast an amped guidance to give you a +1, and
Perfect.
How does that look? That's hype.
Cam says highlighting potential escape route and projects like a image, like basically footprints, and you like move and follow the footprints, and it like crunches right behind you and misses barely by a second.
You see, Lauren gives a very grateful nod back and goes, "Thank you, Cam." With that, I really wish I took more AoE spells with them. There's not really good ones before rank 3. All right. He is going to use Electric Arc again. So you see the lightning gathering around him. He is going to cast cast it at the entropy as well as the guy next to him over here.
Got it. This guy right here. Give me those runes. Well, yep, that will release your summon from the entropy. I'm gonna have to move the entropy for a second.
Perfect.
Ooh. Basic reflex. That'll be a failure, so he's going to be taking the full 7 from that. As your lightning arcs from the Entropy Assurient, freeing your summon, it blasts back at that MKZ, and he feels the full brunt of that, stumbling for a moment. And how does it look as your summon breaks through the cage of teeth it was just in, thanks to your lightning?
Breaking through the cage of teeth, because as Alarin cast his spell using Act Together, you see Zayden burst out, and then his own arm begin to glow with energy, and he's going to shoot at that same guy that Alarin targeted. So you see him burst out, and then just this flare of electricity arc out from him towards that guy. There we go.
We love Act Together. We love Act Together.
Oh,
Hit?
I got the hit.
Wait, what? Oh shit! Yeah, because the weaker version, their AC is much lower. Holy shit! That actually hits.
Okay, nice. All right.
Hell yeah! Take him down.
So you see Lauren's bolt fries through the kind of the protrusion, keeping Zayden trapped in, and as Zayden pops out, kind of echoing his electric bolt into him, just eliminating this MKZ. And then for his last action, they're going to use move in tandem, and they are both getting out of dodge.
I do not blame you. We love tandem actions. We love tandem actions here. Oh, they're so cool. I've been looking over Summoner as a potential backup to Crash if he dies. I'm very much hoping he doesn't. But like Summoner's so cool.
It's a fun one. And that's everything I can do for this turn.
All right, now it's time for one of the MKCs directly next to the Entropic Asuriant. As he comes onto field, oh, he's dead. He's so dead. Unless all these are ones, he is. No.
Sorry,
Holy shit. Yep. So you see the Entropic Asurian just yank this guy in again like a fly trap, another moss sprout, and with killing it. And just to post the thing I keep referencing, feed ego. He is going to be healing half of 1d10 plus 8.
Real quick, I wanted to mention my Unleash Psyche deals bonus damage equal to double the spell's level. So since I clicked second rank, it dealt +4 damage. So I just removed the second rank spell slot like it had done originally. So I do get a bonus from upcasting it even if it's not in the spell itself because of the way Unleash Psyche works. So I just wanted to clarify that.
You see the Entropy Asuriant spring back to life. As you see, like, weirdly, kind of like aware, more aware than you'd expect him to be in this state. Like, you have expected him to, like, be, like, fully, like, mindless. But you hear almost clearly from one of the jabbering maws from him, that dwarf go, "Why are you shooting at me?" As if he is not currently cannibalizing a man right now. This guy right here, after seeing that, no longer wants to be near this thing. So he's going to strike twice. And he's going to get it, going to flank Amp and strike into Amp. With a calcified claw. Let's see here. Does a 18 hit Amp?
No, 20 is Amp's AC.
Got it. The damage, though, still has 1 splash damage to it. So Amp will take 1 splash damage of bludgeoning as unstable gravitational pulses slash out. Wait, it's not bludgeoning? Let me check. Yeah, it is. Slash out from this thing's claw.
Alright.
From there, now we get this guy who is still rather hurt from down there. He's looking at this thing. He doesn't want to be here. He's going to spend his entire action economy getting the hell out of Dodge. X. As he's like coming up the stairs, he stops at the bottom, looks up, sees you. You see him. The two of you lock eyes, and he just shakes his head like, don't. And to be clear, this one's already bloody. He does not be here. You can tell after he gets up these stairs, he's either robbing this place or going to shoot at someone, or do something bad. He's still an MKC. He's still a bad guy. But he's begging you not to kick him back down the stairs. Don't shoot him. Don't do some kind of crazy tech thing. Next up we have where is he? Wait. Oh, this guy. In response to being hit by that magic missile there, he's going to turn to you, Cam. He is going to step up and strike you twice. Go, calcified claws, 1 and 2. Oh shit. So I assume 15 misses.
Yep.
But natural 20 would hit, right?
Yes.
So you see him come in, and for the 15, you'll still be taking 1 damage from that, from the splash damage. He is going to basically come in and just backhand you for that. Before going in again for another slash the other way, but it misses, and you are just caught by the gravitational pulses. So that's going to be, and wow, that is sad damage from him. That's going to be a total of 7 damage upon you. That is comically bad, actually. Now let's see here. It's now your turn as you come face to face with MKZ at the bottom of the stairs.
Right. So you can see Ix kind of like ducking down behind this rail and just being like, "Get him, Amp!" And then he looks over, like startled that this guy's running up the stairs. And out of reflex, he's going to spend an action to pull his boom pistol and then fire. And so I believe that is how it worked. It would take 2 actions in total.
Right.
And so I will go ahead and target this guy and take a shot.
The whole time he sees that, like, you reaching for it, he goes like, partly, Picasso. Give me that roll to hit.
All right, I forgot to give myself ammo. Is it okay to say that I did have a
Oh,
loaded gun
yeah, I'll say you
there?
did have ammo. No worries
All
about
right,
it.
let me find some.
No, it would also be really funny if Ix pulled out his gun, pulled the trigger, and it was just empty.
Just nothing
But-
there.
But no worries, you got the bullets.
Just,
Thank you.
just, haha, fooled you.
That. There, projectile ammo. Okay. No ammunition. This thing. I did assign ammunition. All right, I might just manually roll this. It's a +10.
Go for it.
All right, so 1d20 + 10. All right, so 19. Does that hit? All right, and then the damage is going to be 2d6 + 5. All right, so 13 sonic damage.
Sonic?
The boom pistol.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. He has a weakness to sonic damage. Like a really big weakness to sonic damage. As like you shoot him, basically he's going through a lot of P words you don't get it, and it's like burn it, and then that just hits him, and you see him shatter, like completely, kind of like how Warren did, where it would like turn into a fine chalk mist. You just turn them into a bunch of stone pieces that just fly down the stairs, tumbling over and over.
So you can see him just like kind of half fumbling with his gun, barely gets it out, shoots it, and then like seeing that it works, he just like stands up straight and he's like, "Yeah, Amps, you see that? Yeah." And then his third action, he will do raise shield, and he will put his shield up. And then since I didn't take an action with Amps, he gets a free either strike or stride. And he will target the MKZ next to him. The unarmed strike. So 22. All right. And it should add the extra damage in already. I think I got that working. So it should be 15.
Nice.
15.
Against the MKZ on right there.
Got it. Let me apply that damage. He is still up just barely.
All right,
Swaying on his feet after that right there.
that's my turn.
He's still up. I don't know why he still says 0. I just changed that. Perhaps doing these little healing doodads. Not 80. Oh, goodness me. Not 80 health. 8 health. 8 health. You see the Entropic Asurian goes next. And he turns his attention towards let's see, who's he going to pick on with this one? So spells. Let's see here. He is going to cast several spells with this. He's going to use a focus point to cast Gravity Weapon at this point, towards the end of the second round. As you see his teeth begin to shatter and chip. And those chips begin to almost grow almost like fungus. Those calcifications growing on calcifications, floating around him as he merely builds up more and more. So that's going to give him some bonuses to his Feed Ego. And furthermore, he's going to do Gravitonic Pull against this MKZ you just struck. For one action with one of his first level spell point. Was that right? Spell points? That he's got the kind of casting like psychic. So that's going to be first level there. And the MKZ that just got very badly damaged is going to have to save against that. Unfortunately, you see him get pulled in, and Entropic Asurian is going to immediately feed Ego. As you finally hear, beyond the chomping and whatnot, the reason why he's chewing and crunching his teeth like that isn't because he's just eating. You're starting to hear it now better, now that you heard his voice before. He's patting himself on the back. He's talking about himself. You hear just him blabbering on and yapping on about how great he is and how good this feels. As he feeds his ego. I'm going to be real with you. Do you guys want me to roll the damage? Or we just say the sky is dead?
Yeah.
All right, damage it is. That's a D10. Uh, 29. This man is obliterated. Entropic Asurian is going to heal for half of this. 13, so that's going to be 6. Alrighty then. So you see it begin to heal with that, and as it crunches down and munches more, you see it gain something from this death as it consumes this MKZ. A high like no other. It regains a single focus point and a single first rank spell point. As it feeds on the death and the power of these MKZs. Next up is this guy down here. He's seeing all this. And he's going to take 2 stride actions. And he's going to sit down in this chair. And he's really going to think about things for a little bit. Notably, I will mention while he's ending his turn here, he's not out of combat. And we go on to round 3. With round 3, another effect goes off. As Will from the top rung over on the chandelier, still firing down, is now firing at the MKCs who are still here and are pouring in. As he does so, he gives you cover fire, giving you all a circumstantial +2 to AC, and you receive no splash damage this round. When I balanced this, I kind of expected more of the MKCs to survive. So
Well,
this
you
to
get
help
a
out
few
with the
more right
number.
now.
Yeah, no, they're just kind of getting got. I'm not complaining. It's just, you know what? I want one of you to roll me a d4.
I roll.
All right. A singular lone MKZ walks up to the field, sees the carnage and his dead kinsman on the ground, and you see him let out a roar despite his exhaustion from mining as he goes, "Bring it on!" This poor fellow. He actually rolled pretty nicely. And we move on to Cam.
Alright, I got one more round of Unleashed Psyche, so I'm gonna just do the same again. Although we'll be able to roll the spell slot this time. So that's 3 action, Force Barrage. And I'm targeting the one in the chair, the one right next to me, and the new MKZ that recently arrived on screen.
Got it.
If my bonus.
So one in the chair, I believe. Second. No, he's still alive. No, he's still up, barely up. Damn, I am so sorry. It is. I'm gonna have to check that. Are they on one each? Oh my goodness. 2 and 2. Yeah, both of these you left them at 2, so they're still up. And this guy who just yelled "Bring it on" is immediately close to bloodied, if not bloodied.
Alright, that's my turn.
As your missiles strike out, you see this guy who was just swinging at you gets rocked by that hard, while the guy sitting in the chair, after getting hit by that, has reconsidered his life choices and decides, no, he's in the right profession, and you see him cock his mutilator. Warren, it is your turn.
Ooh. All right. So the sitting man is not sitting anymore. All right.
And entropy's up too.
Oh, yeah, Entropy is awake, alive, breathing, talking high about himself, shit about you guys a little bit. Something about a broken heart.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen him. I don't think I've seen him do too much awake. He's been down a lot. But I don't think I want to see what he can do.
Fair enough.
So, yeah. I think, to the surprise of no one, aim. Oh, wait. There we go. And I really want to hit this guy. So I'm going to use... Oh. That's
If you're missing by one, I can turn it into a hit.
okay. I'm just looking at like the little. I don't know if they're chevron, but okay. So that would take 2 of my actions to use accidental shot. Yeah, it'll probably be all right. Let's see.
Oh, damn. That will hit.
Okay.
Give me damage. You see that rock into him, but those calcifications grow over that bullet wound, making more teeth upon the teeth, fractaling out into this bizarrely gorgeous yet horrifying display.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna reload.
All right. It is the entropy Assyrian's turn. And you see him realize there's no sustenance around him. And for the first time this entire combat, you see him take the move action. You see this
One guy
mob-
still alive.
What'd you say?
One guy right next to him.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it is.
Yeah, he's kicking around at 2 HP.
Oh, yeah.
A stiff breeze can do it.
Thank you, Tegan.
Jesus.
Feed ego. My man said, bring it on. Does he live this?
Oof.
No, he does not. So that's going to be 10 healing to the Entropic Assyrian. And not to mention, he got that off last time. So this is actually the first time in this combat this has been applicable. The fast healing he gets from Feed Ego. Let's see here. Basically, how I roll it is if he goes down, that fast healing is no longer applicable because he's dead. That's not going to bring him back up. He needs Feed Ego specifically to kill someone for it. This is the first time he's been up long enough for this to matter. So he gets healed by another 5. You see him begin to regenerate as he just turns around, crunches the MKZ, and you can hear him talking about how much of a hero he is as he finally moves. And for a moment, you think he's going to be slow, sluggish, but then you see his legs flop down to the ground, still somewhat unmutated. Still a lot of teeth there, the kind of calcification bone, and I kid you not, he just walks over to you guys here. He can only do one move action a turn, and that shall be it. As you see the Entropic Assyrian float down, walk over, and float back up. And for his last action, let's see here. He's going. Let's see here. He is going to. Let's see here. He's going to do a gravitational pull on you, Alarm. Give me a fortitude save. As he's going about something about oh yes, this spell is amazing. You should have some, help some of yours, right? As he pulls you in, yapping away. Aloran, it is your turn now.
Did I pass that one?
No, unfortunately. DC was 18, so you got pulled in, and I moved you already.
Perfect. All right. So do I get yapped or no? Oh yeah, he has to use the action for that while he's awake. So I'm good.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's a flourish as well, so he only gets one of those per round. He already used it on this guy over here, so you're all good.
Perfect. Does he have any metal on him at all?
You can definitely tell there's some. Well, actually, would he? I was gonna be like, yeah, he's eating some people, but like, I guess money. I guess money. He still got money on him. So I'll say yes for that. I'll say yes.
Sweet. Yeah, someone has to spend an action. So yeah, I'm going to use Act Together, using 2 actions with Alarin to cast Heat Metal on him. Burning up those coins. You see Alarin's eyes glow as he starts to just charge through. He says, "I'm gonna burn that heart out of you." As he kind of just uses his MK powers to just start hitting up those coins.
All right, give me the damage. Since this is reflex, he automatically fails. He'll be taking 13.
And as long as he has the coins on him, or as he takes some actions to get rid of them, he'll take that 2d4.
And I will be clear, he's taking that 2d4 on both of his turns. So
Oh, nice.
the turn up top and the turn on the bottom.
Nice.
And I think we forgot about it last turn. So we'll do both of them this turn. At the end of your turn, the 2d6 void damage.
Oh yeah, you're right.
As well as do one, go for the flat check, and you can go for the other.
That's rough damage. So let me see that flat check. Oh, sweet. So just the 1 damage, but I'll take the 10 on that one. So Lauren is looking rough.
So with that, I believe you have
I've got
1 action plus an action for your summon.
So Zayden, since we are up close, you see he's just going to straight punch into this maw with his electrified arm. Nice.
A critical, lovely. Holy
solid.
Yeah, you take down the entropic Assyrian once more. And as you as you bring him down, you feel that aura pulse out once again. Give me a fortitude save. Amp, Zayn, Lauren. Unfortunately, this guy who thought he got away is in the range. Cam, and I believe that's everyone. He's in range.
Nice.
Save. And
Yeah.
yeah. Yep. So everyone saves.
Cool.
And then my last
Except
action,
this
I'm
one
going to move in
NPC.
tandem and just get out of dodge a little bit.
As you go that way, you see this MKC getting pulled the other way, and he's just clawing at the carpet, trying to reach for you as you are running by him. If you do want to save him, I'll let you do so for a free action.
Yeah, I'll have Zayden try to grab him, just slow him down, see if he can stop him.
He will take your hands now. And we move forward.
Zayden's
And
looking down with a
damn,
cold,
he's dead.
passionate robot.
Damn, he's dead. Damn, he's dead. Damn, he's dead. Damn, he's dead. Oh, it's this guy's turn now. As he's getting pulled towards the entropic Assyrian. Let's see here. Do you choose to hold on to him so he doesn't get pulled further?
Oh yeah, if Zayden can safely hold on to him without getting pulled himself, he would try to.
This MKC will now strike at you 3 times.
All right.
Luckily, though, because of the cover fire you're getting by Will, who is still on the center, like the Quinn you guys have been dealing with all the time because his son causes so much trouble. You're seeing him pull out some crazy ass military tactics, and he's making sure you're getting none of those gravitational surges that have plagued you before. 1, 2, and 3. Where before you would have taken at least 3 damage. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but every point matters. You take none.
So just so I'm on the same page, the one that you grabbed to help said, idiot.
Specifically, I want to say, he was aiming for you, Lauren, after your robot grabbed him, because it looks like he's trying to... He sees you, he thinks you got Zro on you, because he saw you there, overheard some talk about that, and he's just like trying to grab you and like, give me it now, I need it to win. He's not even talking about like in what, he's just like, I need it to win.
Lauren is just looking at him with disgust, like a full-on sneer, as he's like, he's got his blaster in hand, but like his eyes are glowing. He's not gonna deal with him next.
Ix, it is your turn.
All right. So you're gonna see Ix spend an action to holster his boom pistol, and then I will spend 2 actions to move Amp, which will give Amp 3 actions. So he will move. He'll run past the entropic, run up to Alarin, and for his second action, he will. You kind of see his hand glow, and then he kind of shoves his hand into Alarin, and he's going to do. If I target the right target, he's not doing it on himself. It is. Searing Restoration.
Oh, nice.
The MKC, misinterpreting the action, and turns towards Amp and go, you do bucks, you're okay. And like, this is entirely flavor, gives him a pat on the back.
All right, nice.
Thinking he's attacking.
And so you will heal for, good roll too, 16.
Solid.
And then as this MKZ pats him on the back, he will take his third action, grab the MKZ, and just deck him.
This has a high chance of killing him if this hits.
Alright. Oh, nice. 19.
That will hit.
And
I
that
think
will
minimum
be
damage is going to annihilate him.
22.
You see as that kills him dead, he just crashes onto the ground, lifeless. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's it.
All right. And let's see, he's down still. This particular MKZ looks at everyone, realizes, yeah, he is dying here. And you see him sit up from the chair and just say aloud, "Fuck everyone here," as you see him make a mad dash for the entropic Azurian, and he stands there and nothing happens, and he starts sweating like, do the thing. Wait, why is he doing the thing? As he tries to keep it tries to bring it back for a second, and he's shocked that it doesn't just eat him in an instant, and he's grabbing onto one of the big talon tooths and trying to shake it away. Unfortunately, he did not start his turn in the area, and even if he did, he'd have to be in melee range beforehand. So, Cam, before we get to you, we have more from Will. William from the top rope. That's coming out of your pay. As you see these MKCs that are coming out now, these hurt ones, as they're coming out, they see the chandelier and immediately start firing at it, dropping Will to the ground, and he rolls and immediately goes to I was there, and immediately scrambles to his feet and goes into stealth. As you see this man click a few times on his wrist and blips invisible. Will is damaged in the crossfire, dives and dives to the ground. The party now has access to the once per round. So basically, like once this entire combat round, you guys can use health insurance. And the health insurance that's coming out of your pay, Will, you can use this. Will sneaks up to the target and treats their wounds using corporate authority branded medicine. The target heals to the 8+4 and reduces their wounded condition by 1. This action can be done even while unconscious. I kind of expected someone, if not 2 people, to have been downed at this point. But there you go.
Oh, real quick, I forgot. I critically failed my my flat check for my invention. I think it does damage to myself. I'm looking right now, but I'll apply that.
Oh, thank you. 0 points upon you. And we will. Who wants to give me that 1d4 roll
I got it.
for these half health? All right, we got 2 half health MKZs popping onto the field. And as they're coming onto the field, this one here just immediately goes, "Feed yourself to this thing! Feed! Do it now! Do it now! Do it to win! Do it! And these 2 are looking at him like he's batshit insane. just run into it! So it kills him. I'll just kill him myself. No! These guys are crazy! Yeah, man, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, right. That's 2 rounds of Unleashed Psyche. So that ends, and I am stupefied. There we go. So let's. Do I want to? All right, I'm going to. I think do a support turn. Yeah, I'm going to cast guidance on. Oh, Lauren, if I cast that on you, can you choose to use it on, or would I need to cast it on Zayton? I guess who do you prefer me casting on?
I think because you've used it on me. I think I've got immunity, don't I?
Oh, right, because I did the reaction version. So I'll use it on Zayton. Then I will cast Shield on myself. And then, because this guy is like almost dead, right?
Yes, he's on 2. I'll give you that immediately. He basically was like, you know what, screw it. If I can't win, I'm taking you all down with me. And immediately he was like, why isn't this working? This should have worked. And you know he's likely, if you don't kill him now, the Entropic Syrian will and be back up.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that to. Well, I might be able to. Yeah, I'll. Oh, that's 2 actions. Okay, I'm gonna, instead of the shield, try to get him with a fade, finish him off with a phase bolt.
Heck yeah, go for it.
Oh, but there's also the flat check. I knew I had a penalty. But I really don't want him feeding himself because that's probably going to happen very soon. So instead of risking the flat check on phase bolt, I'm going to use my very last spell slot to cast a one action force barrage on. Oh, it could still be the flat check, but at least I won't miss. So let's see how this flat check goes.
Oh,
Can I use a hero point on a flat check?
I think so.
Alright, I'm back. Hero point on the flat check. Go for it. Oh, the stupefied.
Yeah. What?
No!
All right. Well, it wasn't meant to be. I missed with the force barrage. That's the end of my turn.
So you launch out this force barrage, and at first you see him, and he looks like he's about to die from it. But then all of them get pulled towards the entropic Assyrian singularity, and he just looks at it like, I thought you were dead. Why haven't you eaten me? Kill them! Kill them if you're awake! And that will go on to Voren's turn.
I'm gonna shoot that son of a bitch.
I imagine he immediately sees that red dot slowly raising up to his head, and he's like, wait.
Rotten hell.
That will hit.
Nice.
All right.
Kill.
I'm
Is that 2? I think your minimum damage will kill him.
Oh.
End him.
yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, no, it would. It's 2d10 plus 1. Ignore the 1d4 at the end there, but yeah. All right. So
Ooh,
yeah.
shoot. Cam, I forgot. Give me another fortitude save real fast. DC 14, since you are within the entropic Assyrian's range. You got
Solid.
Hey. All right. With that, I'm gonna reload my weapon, but I'm gonna use mobile reload. I'm going to. How high up am I?
20 feet right now.
I'll just hop down. The hell with it.
That's still pretty high.
Yeah, you'll likely fall. I mean, like, fall
Go
prone.
prone.
I don't
Yeah.
care if I fall prone. That's cool.
Okay.
That's where.
So you're just gonna do a badass like hero landing onto the ground and go prone sniper style, right?
Yeah. Reload in
Alright.
the air. Why not?
Let me double check fall damage real fast for Pathfinder.
It should be 10, because I think it's always half like the feet, if I remember right.
Is it
Yeah. So,
is there like an acrobatics rule involved at all, or
there's a feat called Catfall.
don't have that?
So, do you take the damage for the sake of being cool? That's the question.
I mean, what am I gonna run around and use the stairs? That'd be like 3 rounds. Nah, it's fine. I'll hop down.
So you hopped over the railings, roll into that sniper pose, and I presume that'll be your turn.
I shot. I reloaded. I get to move as part of the reload. As part of that movement, can I make my way to the top of that table?
Likely not, since you fell.
Yeah, you'd have to stand up again.
Oh wait, I'm prone.
Yeah, you are.
Alright. Oh, there's no. Okay, so there's no check against like.
No, you take falling damage, you go prone, unless you have catfall.
All right, then I'll stay prone. That's cool.
Alrighty then. So, oh shoot, I forgot to add them to the turn order. Hold on. These guys over here, just watching everything. Now go into action, as they should have done before. My bad. I was wondering when their turns were about to come up, but it's on me. Still, Entropic, Osurian, the slumber, dead. Lauren, fortitude save.
All right.
Same for Zayden.
Perfect. All right, so just those two left. All right, we're gonna use.
Don't forget your fortitude saves.
Oh yeah, I threw both in. 28 and 14.
I do not see them. Let me reload real fast. Oh, that's why I need to relog into Forge for some reason. Why, Forge? Why do this in the midst of a game? I'm actively using the program. All right. So
That gives you
pop
some
up
time
with
to
your turns.
measure. All right, so I'm going to use my first action to act together, or to move in tandem, getting a little bit closer to these. I don't want to be closer to him, though. No, it's better just clear these ads out. And then I am going to have Zayden spend 2 actions shooting. Oof, all right. So first one.
That one shouldn't be a critical miss unless it's not one.
Yeah, it looks like he's targeting himself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Target.
weird.
So that'll still miss, but one shall hit. Which one are you shooting at?
So yeah, this guy over here.
You got it. Give me that damage.
And is he still up likely?
Yeah, still up.
All right. And then using my last action, Alarn is going to take a shot at him as well. Oof. Actually, I'm going to use my Hero Blast. I got it.
Pop off. Let us see. Oh.
Oof. No.
Oh, wait, that actually does hit. I was about to be like, damn. But no, that still hits. Roll me damage. All right. He is dead. End him.
Perfect. So Zayden and Lauren just going to run up, both just firing through. Zayden clips him, and then Lauren just puts one through the head, putting them down.
You see this last one? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
This last one, seeing all of his dead comrades, he does not consider surrender. He merely raises his hands, invites the trial by combat, and goes, "Yeah, I'll win. I have this. I have you on the ropes. All these weakling fools, they loosened you up for me." Says that. Oh wait, hold on a second. No, half elf. So yeah, that would still would have been necessary. Okay, no, because not. Okay, so Alarm. I forgot to set them to half elf at the start of combat. They should have been. So that first one killed the first guy. That second one, if you like, can kill the second guy mid monologue.
Oh, that'd be perfect. Yeah.
The blast goes through. The man is dead. But combat is not over. I say that, but here's what I'm going to do. If it is not 3 or more, we can end combat. Well, they're going to be at half. No, I'd say you hear from within the tunnel the MKZs that were trying to barrel out into the fray. Those left see and hear the dead and decide to retreat, leaving you with a mountain of bodies within this dwarf's hold, and the dwarf's body itself with its still beating heart. You can see within his veins he has so much row, so much row. There's so much row now that he's like consumed several MKZs worth of row. So the most of that's been put towards like more spires and calcifications and those growths upon him. So he's not turning into a statue anytime soon, but his heart is still exposed. It can be taken. And now, with the threat of combat away, you can more so hold yourself. If a civilian were to try and transport this body, they likely get consumed at a certain point, but you all, you're stronger. And right now, Alara, you are once again faced with that same heart. The one that was ripped out from that friend from so long ago. You didn't even remember his name, but he remembered you. One, but now this one instead was ripped from another by a hiss, consumed by a dwarf, and offered once again his endlessly beating heart. Do you put the dwarf out of its misery and claim the heart?
Because Lauren's been. I mean, the droid healing him, amp healing him, helped him out quite a bit, but Lauren was beat to hell in this one. And got, especially that dwarf, because that dwarf was pretty much nothing special, and then almost ate him. And Amp, or and Zayden a minute ago. How is he feeling with that? Lauren is going full hostile. He's burning his last second rank spell slot. He is cast. Oh, is there metal? There's probably not metal in the heart at all, is there?
No, for this one, it's like you have to grab the heart to rip it out. Now, once you rip it out, you don't have to like consume it yourself. But if you do take the heart out, it will end the dwarf's life. Or, keep in mind, William, the Arquin, who is with not too far from you, has offered a bounty for this dwarf. And now you have him, living, alive, and a key specimen for the corporate authority to examine. Or you could go full hostile and have 2 hearts.
Alara is definitely not risking the corporate authority getting their hands on whatever that dwarf is now. He kind of looks around. He's got his butt. He's going to command Zayden. He goes, Zayden, grab the heart for me.
You see, William, surprisingly, does not stop you from doing this. From the other room, kind of looking in, you see that female Mengazi looking there a little disapprovingly, but William just looks to you and nods like that's the right move to do. And your droid grabs the heart, and it's so easy to just pluck it out. And you see underneath it is the dwarf's own heart and kind of his stomach kind of fused together into this like super organ. And it just deflates, and there's a sudden dunk as the body just immediately falls to the ground. The teeth become flaccid and flimsy and flail like tentacles, almost as if for the first time it's affected by actual gravity. The singularity closes and it all just flails to the ground before slowly turning to stone. And within Zayden's hand begins to float by itself again, that heart, another one in your possession. Though, this is not the only thing you gain from entropy assertion. Another thing worms and squirms its way out. You see, crawling out from it, almost like a jellyfish, a miniature version. It floats into the air, its tendrils, teeth, its body, almost a singularity onto itself, and it just floats there. This small little thing for you to collect. You now have the Entropy Assyrian. I know it's the same name, but you have another item. A boss trophy! Yippee!
Nice.
It's a magical item, by the way, just so you know. One of those investable ones I talked about before.
Here I was thinking about skeet shoot.
Nice.
Pull!
Pull!
I mean, does it seem like there might be any kind of danger in approaching that thing or interacting with it, or is it something that we could use without any potential side effects?
The body dead. This thing seems to be separate from the dwarf, almost like a thing onto itself, spawned from this thing's endless hunger. To identify it, that would take time and a skill check, but it's definitely something you could use. It could be dangerous to other people, and it is a invested item. But for the immediate now, well, I assume one of you collects that bit of trophy you have. William comes up, looks to the body, looks to all of you, and goes, "The corporate authority." Hold on, his voice was a little higher than that. "The corporate authority would appreciate having that body without it being mutilated by your own scientists. Now, I see you've done a bit of your own taking from it. I'm alright with letting that go, along with that dwarf's life, but I still want that body for myself. We're willing to pay? Shall I call up my men so they can take it away off your hands?"
Cam sends privately to all the other members of the party that I would prefer to not have to make any decisions regarding the future of this body, and having the corporate authority make those decisions for us seems agreeable. But Cam is open to other ideas.
Lauren will nod, and he'll look at William and he goes, "We keep the heart. You get the body. And we'll expect credits."
They will be to your personal account, as well as a sizable donation to your branch soon enough. And do not forget about what I said about my son. Show him the ropes.
Seems like you'd be better off with you. You can hold your own out there.
I have
Not to be
better
rude,
things
but
to do with my time.
what happened with the kid? I mean, you seem to know your shit. He's in our cell, what, twice a week?
I have better things to do with my time than teach the talentless. And my time is valuable. Yours? Well, the value has been placed on it, price paid, and perhaps you can give him something worth something.
You see Lauren nod, especially at the talentless piece. He goes, "Well, if you're paying, we'll take the credits, but having a talentless heir seems like a curse of its own."
He doesn't comment on that. He's stark silent to that. Despite you repeating something he just said to himself, merely nods. You see him go off to a corner, make a call, and you see dust kind of come out from the shadows and go over to you, Vorin, and extend a hand. He did not have a neck.
But he's dead anyway.
Indeed. Indeed, acknowledged.
No, acknowledged. So, thanks for not killing people. That's great. Thank
Even
you.
when there were
Yeah.
people that you could have actually killed for good.
You know, I mean, I'd prefer he err on the side of caution if he's gonna lean one way or another, especially.
I
when
have made
it's-
a decision.
Oh no!
I am going to join your force.
Oh, man.
Do not resist. Where do you work? He asks, fully knowing where you work. Cam, you've seen him go to there before. It's almost like he wants to hear it from each of you instead, like you'll be honest with him.
I'm part of what passes for the law around here, I guess.
Understood. And you see him go. He doesn't go to the door. He goes to a window that's slowly, like, those covers are beginning to raise there, and he opens the window, leans out of there, crawls out, and goes off on his own.
We should probably detain him.
I don't even. For what? For being weird? Unfortunately, that's not a fucking crime.
Did he admit to murder? Like he's murdered. So just because he didn't do it today, he's murdered.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, don't we need a body? Don't we need to be able to be, like?
I thought you had a confession.
You hear William put a hand over his collar, like over in the corner, and go, "Do you mind, good sir?"
I don't even want to deal with him. Maybe he'll be somebody else's problem.
I've detected 2 unwanted additions to our party in this time. Perhaps we can mitigate those issues by having them deal with each other. Give Dust the responsibility of teaching William's son, and we won't have to deal with either of them directly.
You know, that is a very elegant solution to a very inelegant problem. Whatever. All right, let the murder robot show the shit kid, you know, how to murder people in their sleep. Whatever. We're getting paid, right?
Actually, Ix kind of blinks his eyes and he looks at Williams and he goes, if Dust murders your son, we still get paid, right?
You see him. Just whatever.
Your audio
We
cut
lost
out
you.
for a bit.
You see wherever you're talking about.
I feel like you're
Have the corporate authority come down to this planet and loose it down. And if that Dubot is too, I'd take every last one of them and run them for every bit and bolt and scrap they are worth. Make sure he comes back in one piece at least. Well, we understood.
Ix just kind of blinks again and looks back at the group and goes, I see nothing wrong with this plan. He just walks off.
Just looking to have the corporate authority do the equivalent of blasting the planet. You don't know he has that authority to get do that.
You're cutting in.
You're-
Kind of scary. But with that,
I feel like your microphone's not
Okay.
pointed at you.
Yeah. I think if you lean back too far, it goes
Uh,
off.
let
Or
me-
maybe you're freezing.
Freezing. Yeah, there. I mean, there he goes. Oh man, that was one hell of a boss. Good grief. Kind of cool with it, just like, oh, I'm dead. Haha, just no, I'm not.
Yeah, we had to really play with the timing of when the new ones are coming in and when we were dealing damage to the entropy, but I think it worked out.
my
Not do better, unfortunately.
welcome back.
Boost Snowball? Yeah, it's connected to the right one.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah,
Hey,
you're
Now
good.
you're good now. I think maybe it's a little bit too
Yeah.
far back.
Is this too far back?
Not
No,
now.
it's working now.
No, you're
Oh,
good.
I just wiggled the cord on the back and it worked.
That'll do it.
So,
Could
uh,
I make a lore check to see if I would know if he has the authority to call down that kind of thing?
absolute. Though I will
Well,
say we kind of move scenes, we have that screen wiped, the kind of you all categorizing all the evidence, making all the paperwork, getting all of those MKZ bodies out there, and getting some damn bodies of your own into that tunnel, getting it blocked off, something like that, people sent in there. Doing your best because that is quite the big find there. Now you know you can't just charge in there yourself because there are a lot more MKZs down there. While you are not too terribly hurt, that is down there, and you know he will kill you dead. He will flick his wrists and you will cease to be.
Wait,
So with that,
wait. If our lovely, our Quinn benefactor, dickhead here, can call down a strike, why doesn't he just call down a strike, like right on this property, a minute after we leave?
I think it's like a mile down in the tunnel. So
All right,
Yeah.
repeatedly in the same spot for like an hour. Just a thought. I don't want to.
it does bring question to how much he can actually do.
All right. Well, Warren's going to start looking for evidence among the bodies. And by evidence, he means loose credits, because they're
Aye.
dead and they don't need this shit anymore.
Oh, I'll actually give that to you. Between the dwarf and all the other people, you get back to some of their stolen goods and monies with the equivalent of, I say, for the party, about 1, 2, 3, 4. About, given how many are on the ground, 200 credits. So about 50 apiece.
nice.
Yeah. You guys want to get in on this, or?
Lauren goes, they're dead. There's no subsection about stealing from dead or acquiring wealth from dead criminals. So split it up.
That rule book of yours is convenient reading.
The corporate authority has guidelines on submitting revenue reports regarding money acquired from killed enemies, but we don't work with them, so we don't need to worry about that.
There you go. That's the magic of it. Don't worry. And Ix, I'm sure 50 credits can buy you more parts for AMP. Maybe I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah, 6 is always looking for credits.
Yeah.
50 more credits can get me more. And he holds out his hand.
Yeah. There you. All right. we all put in effort here.
So we see
A black screen.
you going throughout your duties and whatnot, and I'm going to ask for a group occult check for the new boss item you have.
But by the way, unless you're going for Night Has Fallen, we can't see shit.
Let me
tokens.
fix that.
No
Thank you
worries.
for telling me. So,
Alrighty. Hey, there we go. All right,
in
occultism.
addition, now the party can make an additional reattempt on a occult check for the heart itself. Try and figure out what the hell that does.
Nice.
Damn.
So first check is going to be for the boss item here.
Is that even a heart? I don't know. I believe you, I guess.
All right, so the boss item, you'd be able to kind of identify and figure out through your own methods, however esoteric or horrible they may be, that this entropy, this little creature is something that gives you some of the abilities of the boss of that dwarf you just fought. Key amongst them are feed ego and ego death. Now they aren't the exact same. No worries, I'm not going to give you a massive 4d12 attack right off the bat. Yeah? But by attuning to this, and with that 27, I tell you, you currently don't know it, but you can tell there is some downside to this as well. You get an attack that does massive damage to a creature you have grappled. And from there, you if you kill them with that, you are healed and gain fast healing. Additionally, if you are downed but not killed outright, you are able to activate Ego Death, which allows you to basically have that same thing of that aura that slowly drags people in. Which how that works, it's going to be a number minus your own DC. And if they get close enough, basically in touch range, you are able to pop off feed ego onto that. So if
Nice.
anyone would like to kind of swap to a grappler build, or perhaps if you want your own companions or summons to attune to this, go ahead. But again, there's clearly some kind of downside to it.
Would Amp? I, I don't think Amp could, or would he be able
I,
to?
I'm personally allowing it to where like Amp could and Lauren your summon could.
Okay.
Or if we want to go the complete wild ballpark, if Cam, you wanted to suddenly be the grappler psychic, you could indeed.
Yeah, my +0 athletic modifier says otherwise, but
Give me a hug.
If Amp wants to go for it, I think that'll be better for him than it would be for Zayden, because Zayden shares the same HP pool as Alarin, so probably wouldn't get too much use out of that. But for
I don't think it would. Yeah, I don't think the healing would be able to help Amp though.
I would allow it to affect them.
Oh,
in that
okay.
case.
Yeah, I guess Amp will do it. Why not?
So you see this little, like, jellyfish stop, go to Amp, and just floats on into him. And you see as that singularity presses onto his chest, it kind of swells and opens and kind of eats away at his chest as its little tentacles begin to splay into those teeth-like maws until he has a bit of a maw on his chest. The first downside, the visuals. You have a chest maw. You have a chest mouth. And those teeth begin to curl inwards to make a protective rib cage. So, with this, you are going to. Would you like to know the downsides right now?
Unless it's more fun if I find out in combat.
I don't want to mess up whatever you may plan, so with how
yeah,
it works. Firstly, you are limited to only one movement action on your turn. Only one.
Okay.
So you can't do double strides, and because this is a companion, I'm going to say you only get your move action if you command him. So you can get that free, like if you don't command him, you can still use that free action you get to strike, but you only get the one movement.
Okay.
Furthermore, you with this and the calcifications that grow from it, you'll be gaining a weakness to sonic damage equal to half your level. So for now, 2.
All right. Nice. Just glad it wasn't fire.
And of course, I'll double check. Are you okay with all this? I know the weakness just appeared as well as the visuals of it. So I will double check. Are you okay with Amps having this?
Yeah, just clarification. So part of my kit is if I don't take an action, he gets a free. So that'll be just strictly he can strike, but he won't be able to move as the free. Now, if I command him, he can still move and strike. just
Yeah.
move as one. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That seems fair.
Yeah. All right. Now, everyone, an occultism for the heart. I half expected to also be really low again.
What is a heart?
Oh, all right. Nice. Cam. Still, I think that's your second nat one for the heart specifically. And Ix. Got it. So Ix and Lauren, you're able to look over it. More so, Lauren, you're able to get these pieces. These hearts beat endlessly within whoever consumes them. That dwarf, clearly something happened that wasn't supposed to happen. It rejected him. He wasn't really an MKC from the start. And something wrong went. And if you ate this, it wouldn't be the same. With this basically right here, if Lauren, you chose to eat this heart, you would regenerate some of your lost limbs as calcifications, and you gain resistance to physical damage at the loss of some speed, as well as a bonus to your casting.
Okay.
Additionally, you gain the con step action. Now, you have 2 hearts though.
Lauren's actually going to keep this one with Zane unless the group disagrees with him. So Zane took it off the body, and Zane's going to store it unless somebody tells Lauren to put it in evidence.
I can give a shit.
Now, I'll give another thing. This clearly, if you eat another one of these hearts, the ups and downs of these things will increase, as well as an additional action from the Khan's crew's kit will be given to you.
Because Lauren right now, like, you can see, like, as Zayden walks out, because it's still beating, right? The heart's still thumping.
Oh,
right?
yeah, they endlessly beat constantly. Bum, 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 bum. It's almost like you got both of those beating in your ear right now, both hearts, one in evidence, one with your droid.
The first time he came across one, he was really clear about keeping it away from him, gotta keep it on the straight and narrow. But this one, after getting, like, nearly eaten by that weak dwarf, he wants it close, just in case something goes bad and he needs that extra bit. Just a little taste of something with real power. So he's not keeping it on himself. He's still on the straight and narrow, of course. But, Zayden's responsible. Zayden doesn't have to obey his every command.
Yeah.
So I will say, technically, if you're not a spellcaster and you eat this, I will give you this with both the rolls you made. You gain some innate spellcasting. Not high, but depending on how much you eat, that might change. So this someone else in the party decided, I want to be an MKZ now. You can take the still beating heart and consume it yourself, and probably anger Lauren, make him a bit jealous.
Let me just get a little nibble. Just
But with that, we go into your day-to-day lives, doing what you can, and we see a little bit of the party with the day-to-day people as well. Because your job isn't just going out and having huge firefights and whatnot. Most of your time is spent with these people, and we get to see a bit of that. For Ix, I imagine we get to see you out repairing some things for people, hopefully not talking to them because you don't like doing that. Basically collecting scrap and getting things for the community up and running, technology-wise. Cam, you off with your group of Mantaru spying on people, slightly invisible in ways, keeping an eye on everybody, basically like Big Brother. We see Vorn, I'm curious because I can't think of it right off the top of my head. What would you say is like your day-to-day like interaction with actual people?
I don't think it's very well liked. Um, and I think that people blaming him for, a murder bot running around, even though it was proven that it wasn't him, without a shadow of a doubt, the accusation's still enough to further tarnish his name. So I think he keeps to himself a lot of the time, or tries to.
All right, then. That answers your connection with people, but what do you provide to the community?
Well, that's a great question.
Is it a growing tab at the bar?
It is. No, his vice isn't the drink.
Huh.
It's his vice is you know what? Considering that he's got very high stats in stealth and thievery, he likes things. Doesn't always necessarily. They don't start off as his, but they end up as his.
The cop that's robbing the community.
I mean, just gotta balance things.
So
out.
you're telling me Warren is actually a dirty cop?
What? Whoa. Maybe not the cleanest cop, all right? Just let's not throw that D word around. Pump the brakes.
Swiping the AK. So we have on one side Cam watching everybody. On the other side, we have Warren, who brought a known killer to the community and is stealing things from them. Ix, who hates talking to people and is building it. I talked for you there, Ix. If you want to have done something else, this goes to you as well, Cam. Just say, but Ix, you're just building contraptions. Lauren, what do you provide to the community? And I should ask Amelia before you even say, is it positive?
Well, it's positive from a Lauren's point of view. And from a purely bureaucratic and societal point of view, it's a positive. But his life is work. Even if he's off the clock, he is still doing paperwork, doing pieces. So he is like going through, writing up the whole report of what just occurred, badgering superiors, but they need to get people in those tunnels to find that hiss, like writing enormous amounts of emails that are far too long about the subject. The other thing he would probably do is, what is William's kid's name?
Oh, fuck.
I think it's Jacob. Is it Jacob? Or Jackson? I think it's Jay something.
I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I actually forgot.
Well, whatever William's kid's name is, since Lauren finds it funny that his own dad thinks he's talentless, and he's going to tell William's kids that his father thinks he's a talentless shitbag. Does he want to do better? If so, he throws like a manual at him. A manual for like the protective force we're part of.
Okay, so you're the one dealing with James, and could you say what you tell him again?
Oh yeah, so like first thing, because he's still in our cell right now, right?
Yeah, he got left there.
Yeah, so early in the morning, like crack of dawn, 6 a.m., like Lauren like blows like utilizes like an app to blow like a loud horn. And as soon as James wakes up, he goes, "This time we're letting you go. But your dad didn't bail you out. He enlisted you. He said you're talentless, worthless. I called you a poor heir, that he was cursed. Didn't quite agree with me, but he didn't take a swing at me or turn me down. So as a talentless shitbag that's now been enlisted within our organization, do you want to do better? Or do you want to stay talentless? I think you're one fuck up away from your dad disowning you."
You see him sit up, like he's about to say something to you. But then he starts tearing up. He starts tearing up really bad. And he's white knuckling at the moment. You see him start angry crying, like he's trying not to crack from that one. Like, you clearly just touched upon a really bad nerve, and this guy, and again, he's kind of like, I call him a kid. He's kind of like that teenage years. You see him break down. You like when you pop off against him like that, and call, basically say, oh yeah, your dad called you talentless. You're one fuck up away from him disowning. You watch him break down in his cell, like he starts ugly, genuinely crying.
Lauren's quite uncomfortable now. He'd been better if he yelled back at him, but you hear Lauren go, usually, when somebody tells me I can't do something or that I'm worthless, I'm gonna call them on their bullshit. You want to cry in the cell, or do you want to prove your dad that you're worth something? Hell, prove your dad you're better than him. He thinks you're a worthless heir. Straighten up, fly by our rules. Maybe you can take something from him.
Give me your choice of diplomacy, intimidation, or deception.
But his intimidation's better, but on the last note, he's going to use diplomacy. He's crying, so he doesn't want him to cry further. I'm going to burn my last hero point.
Go for it.
It's
the curse of the Cavil strikes. Curse of Eva Sarah. You look at him, and the crying continues, and I would do it, but I don't want to cry right now. I do it for the bit, the acting. But he sucks it up for a second, and he just goes, and I just wanted to give me some time of day. Chew me out something. You know what? Fuck him. Yeah, teach me how to be better than that jackass.
I can do that. Every morning, crack of dawn, we get up, we work, and then we work. And then we're going to show you how to serve this community rather than... He kind of just waves around and goes, what you've currently been doing.
Jump cuts to all the crimes, various minor crimes he's committed.
So, you'll be hanging less with us, at least for some of our around the settlement stuff. But we'll whip you into shape.
He nods that and just goes, can I show you my ride? I know that it's just the one thing I ever made that didn't fuck up him. And you got that robot with you. I don't know if you could attack or something. I don't want to mess with it too much in case it breaks, but maybe we get it up to regulation together.
Yeah. Not as good as Ix, but got a little bit of hand with tech. I'd like to take a look at it.
I can. And with that, we see Lauren and James taking a look at this very much not street legal ride. Like this, it's not a military vehicle by any means. It's basically like it's a pseudo sports car if you made it from scratch. A bit of a hodgepodge. It's not the best, but it's definitely impressive in some ways. We see Ix working on a variety of contraptions, Cam spying on everyone, Voren perhaps snagging something particularly shiny, and we see Dust.
The one thing I'll mention with
Oh,
Ix,
yeah.
though, and I'll let you either run with this or not. So part of Ix's story is whether it's true or not, he thinks that Amp has sentient intelligence. He thought he created him to be sentient, and whether that's true or not is he believes it. And so when he gave him the kind of this jellyfish and saw the maw happen, he was fascinated by what happens now and how this kind of Sro would interact with Amp. And so he'll be spending a lot of his free time on that, like studying this interaction.
What you see more from Amp is him looking at his hands, looking in the distance, instead of like just standing, just size just a little bit more upwards. You caught him once looking in the mirror. This could just be a reflection of him taking stock of this new equipment that he's been aligned with, trying in his mechanical brain to figure out what this is, because it's different and it's not mechanical. And it's like might be running his programming through a loop, but as you study him, you see him kind of, it looks like he's thinking rather than just processing. But still hard to say.
Yeah, so Ix doesn't say anything to anyone. He just kind of just observes, and also appreciates that people probably stand a little farther away from him now that Amps is near.
Yeah, I will say people did not react well to saying that Amps has a like realistic organic, I say organic, like stone mouth on his chest that occasionally just like opens up to a fucking like singularity in there and then closes, like yawns. Like you heard one old lady go, "Oh God heavens," one time. Made
Yeah,
a
so-
kid cry.
As people are like running up and like, "Hey, Ix, can you help?" They just see like this maw and then they just walk away, and Ix is so giddy.
Absolutely. You know what? We've gone through one with everybody. I was about to do the Born. I'm going to switch over to Cam for a moment. I will say, your little squad of Manthar are actually getting some good things done. Because now you know to look for it. You're starting to see some individuals with a little bit of crystalline growth here or there, in hooded robes, kind of just walking through, trying to seem like they're fine. But they weren't part of the community beforehand. You didn't see them in your database. The things you've kept track of, they're different. And you see them making conversation like they just came through. They're from another colony, but from your things, they're not. And you're slowly beginning to pick up that, yeah, it seems that this colony has been infiltrated somewhat. And you're beginning to follow the leads, and you are beginning to believe, Cam, that there are other openings, other like dig sites upon this colony. That something's about to go down. If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm definitely reporting this to all interested parties and sharing all the evidence that I collect to the rest of the group. But I don't think Cam's going to take any action in regards to it unless something's proposed to him.
And at Kimball, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. 1 sec. Here.
And we will briefly jump to you as one day Dust brings you a man. who's been beat to shit by Dust, and Dust does not look like he got out of it unscathed either. You see, there's several visible like hand dents in him, where he's been punched, and he comes up to you and goes, "Hello. I have identified a potentially dangerous sociopath." And you see one of the miners you saved, and he goes, "I just got off a shift. 28 hours in the bloody mine. And this piece of shit just comes out from the alleyway and goes, 'Halt, you're dangerous,' and starts punching me, so I start punching back. And now I'm in cuffs, and he drags me here to you. I actually like you. You saved my life." And Dust goes, "Negative. This man was taking recreational drugs, and when I approached, he went, a Dubot, and proceeded to make fun of me. I responded in kind by punching him in the face. His response showed him as a potential sociopath, because instead of reeling back or running, he then pulled out several combat drugs from his pocket and injected them straight into his heart, and proceeded to start, as he puts it, beating the shit out of me, despite not having bowels."
Whoa. Combat drugs. Hold on.
It's not a combat drug. It's my medicine. I have allergies, some severe ones, food allergies. I have an EpiPen.
Yeah, let me see
You
that.
injected straight adrenaline into your heart. I'm still feeling it too.
Wait. So is it actually like? Does he? All right, let's take this step back. Can you show me that medicine?
You see this guy that you saved from the mine kind of shakes his head, but Dust just reaches into his pocket, pulls out another one, and he hands you it. And you see a modded EpiPen. The equivalent of this galaxy's EpiPen, I'll say. It's clearly corporate authority medicine in a way, and it's some kind of adrenaline mixed with something else. You can definitely tell this is not regular. This looks like something you would have found at the dwarf's place, at the mining guild hall.
Is it considered illegal?
Do you have medicine as a skill?
Yeah,
Give me a roll for it.
I'm trained in medicine. Sorry, I meant to hide that.
No, you're good. So with this right here, you're basically able to tell this should kill a person. Like, this is some heavy duty shit. It's not like black market. No, this is bootleg. This is something someone cooked up in their basement kind of shit.
And you were injecting this into yourself before a fight?
Every 4 hours on my shift. We gotta make quotas. Can't sleep.
Yeah.
Get night terrors when I sleep, so I don't sleep.
All right.
As you know, it rings out of my head. Also a lot of health bills, so I don't. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. I acknowledge that you see it. However, I'm just looking at another person being exploited by another mine owner, because this is.
I see. You were a servant. I shall free you from your servitude. And you see Dust
Whoa.
go over and start undoing the echo.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead and undo the cuffs. Keep your hands away from his neck.
What? Huh? As like Dust was starting to reach over and pulls back.
Yeah. Just look. Being a jerk isn't being a sociopath. So he said some mean words. Are you gonna, get down to his level and start beating
Yes.
the shit out? All right. Well, then you know what? Hey, don't say mean words to Doobots, Chief. Maybe he'll beat the shit out of you. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, maybe I'll beat the shit out of him. You think of that? Maybe I'm taking the test right now. Maybe, and you see him like all of a sudden, like mid stock, just like backhand dust, and you see like this one hits some kind of like system in dust as there is a clear as dust like goes down. And we see that one coming.
All right, fuck this guy. I'm gonna shoot him.
What the fuck?
You're gonna shoot the guy?
Yeah, he just backhanded dust like out of nowhere.
Or Dust just came out of nowhere and beat him up.
Okay, is this a lethal shot? I will ask.
Yeah.
It's the casualism.
No,
Yeah.
I'll kneecap him. Fuck it. I'll just kneecap him.
No. I want your logic for. Okay, we saved this miner from the mining guild. This guy, he just backhanded dust. Who can
So,
grab,
like-
the
so,
two of
like-
them before he beat the shit out. of each
So
other.
like just like from the hip, I'm just gonna shoot him like in the lower extremity. Like, cause I'm not like, like you've been selected for death and like, put a gun in his face. It's more of a reaction. Like clank, pew.
All right, I won't have you roll me to hit. I've seen your rolls before. I'm afraid if you crit. So you shoot onto his lower extremity. So to be, is this like a sidearm? I have to ask.
Yeah. I've got a sidearm.
Right.
I didn't like unshoulder the fucking sniper rifle and say, "Listen here, you son of a bitch." No, it was. I've got a commercial plasma caster.
You see him like cringe at it, like, oh, really? And that's not a reaction someone should have when they've been shot.
Why the fuck are you still standing?
I mean, like, I fight MKZs for a living. Not really. I'm a miner, I do mining. I mine things, but like, I'm fighting MKZs for some cash on the side. You cop?
You sort of, kinda.
I mean, you saved me, but like,
Why'd you backhand the fucking bot, man? He was just letting you go.
punched me in the face earlier. Put me in cuffs.
Yeah, and then he let you out of cuffs, and your decision.
He was reaching for my neck.
Yeah, and then he didn't.
Fuck that guy.
All right, it can be a little intense, but you're not helping the situation, bud. All right, I mean, I'm not the best cop in the world, but I know the word de-escalate. You're shit at it.
Okay, maybe it might be the adrenaline in my system.
Yeah, maybe stop taking this shit every 4 hours. Again, part of a basic medical training. I'm not a doctor, but I know that you don't take adrenaline.
Listen.
3 times a shift.
3.
4, 8. I don't fucking. How long do you work?
Until we get the quotes done. Last shift was 28 hours.
I'm in the wrong. I hate this planet so much.
No, I just hear things in the walls, right? Things in the walls, scratching. And I'm like, what the fuck is in my walls? And that's how I punch my wall down, right? I don't use my fist. I wrap it around some things first, then I, like with a glove, punch through my wall, right?
Yeah. So he was wrong. You're not a sociopath. You're a schizophrenic. You need to.
No.
Maybe I am a doctor. Who knows,
I
right?
punch through my walls and I find a hole. I go through the hole. Find a lot of holes. My guys. Now these guys like to fight. I start fighting with them. I didn't know they like to fight till after I started fighting with them. They give me money. They give me drugs. I keep fighting them. You know what? I think I'm doing pretty good. Because I think they're MKZs. Because they move things with their minds.
Yeah, where exactly are you doing these fights of yours?
No, the thing is, though, they let me Is it a murder if it's an MKZ?
Nah.
They let me kill them.
Holy shit.
Yeah, no, it's like a fight to the like. They let me straight up like. I have pummeled a man's skull into like. It's not even. I don't think they have blood.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like chalky. You know?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It's like
By the way, I didn't hear any of this. Just.
yeah. So I get to. They let me do this, and like lessen the numbers. Like, you know how rare MKs are. Like, surely they're gonna run out.
I think.
And they're just letting me do this.
I think they just eat the chalk at the end. Like they're,
Like, I thought that was like when they didn't have enough, but all of them have it. Like, you know, so like I get to. I think I'm doing something really good.
I mean, you're probably helping the community, maybe.
Yeah.
How about this? I give you
I got
back.
to kill a few whenever I fought the first time at the mine before they knocked me out.
Yeah. Wow, that is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, I'm not a dwarf, so a lot of the other dwarves they didn't respect me beforehand, but then I kept taking more of their drugs that like some of them say like, oh, we only do this like once every 12 hours. I'm stronger though.
You know what? You know what they say about candles and burning them on both ends?
No.
It's really impractical, but really pretty. You have a long, happy. You know what? I'll give you back your.
Oh, I'm getting hit with a low. Oh.
Okay. Easy. So how about I give you a shot of this, and you tell me where these fights are happening. Does that work for you?
Yeah. You cop?
Alright.
I should tell the cop.
Yeah, I'm a cop. Sure.
So you're gonna follow me, a stranger on the ground where I've said I've been killing people.
I mean, let's be real. MKZs are really people. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what it is. All right. Is that guy gonna be okay?
Oh yeah, he's. Oh shit! Hold on. He'll give him the adrenaline shot. Whatever. Let's.
He
Warren's
doesn't
not-
use it immediately. He pockets it.
Okay. Yeah, you can figure that out. And then he starts looking for whatever he hits. He hits Dust the opposite way in the hopes that fixes it.
You kind of grab Dust and crick his head, and it's like, as he just stands back up. The two puglets to meet eyes.
Yeah. All right. Dust, don't. What's your name, pal?
You don't remember my name? I introduced myself to you.
Let's just say I'm having a rough night. All right.
I could be anyone too.
Yeah. Make up a name. I don't give a shit.
Arnold.
All right. Yeah. Dust. Arnold here. Don't hit Arnold anymore. Arnold, don't mess with Dust anymore, please. Just show me where the MKZs congregate, or at least tell me. And then
Why does he have a name?
Huh? Well,
Why does your robot have a name?
because he does. Why does that bother you?
A little bit.
All right. Well.
And Dust slowly turns his head. You bother me.
Oh God, not the shit.
Acknowledge.
Yeah.
What if I ignore you? What if I say ignored? And you see there's something in Dust that like clicks, like, and he looks down at his hands like, what the fuck just happened?
I didn't know people could do that.
No, it's just like, what?
Yeah. So yeah, Warren's gonna indulge in his habit of whatever space cigarettes are, because this calls for one. This calls for 4 of them.
I think we've established cigars exist.
Yeah. But I think like cigars are like a nice thing you do to relax. You know, it's a luxury thing versus like stress. I need to alleviate stress immediately. Whatever. He's He's engaging in some sort of thing that looks like a cigarette. Let's say that. And he's just going to be, all right, I need you to, okay, Arnold, whatever, pump the brakes, dust. Why don't you just go get the rest of the guys from the station? That would be really helpful right now.
With that, Dust heads out. Arnold, you see him walk in a direction. And with those two off, we see the party, the people, and next time. I will say that bit ran on a little longer than I anticipated. Next time, on the burning of Boreal, we see the party head out to William's estate to tackle some of the MKZ activity that is being held out there underground. In addition, we see the people of the colony begin to arm themselves as a new threat arises. Lastly, we feel the rumblings of the hiss as heat begins to build on the ground. The end is not nigh, but its signs are showing. Next time on the burning of Boreal.
All right.
Nice, man. One question I do have before we wrap. How much did William pay us?
Oh, yeah, thank you. So that's going to be, let's see here. Like, he gave a sizable donation that isn't to all of you guys, but your department, which it's going to affect some things behind the screen. But for all of you, he basically would have given 100 credits each.
Alright, nice.
And once we get through this estate piece, you might be getting even more. And you can use these credits between sessions on anything you like.
Nice.
Good to know.
So for the total, that's 150 credits for everyone from this session. And there we go. So once we are off air, good, bad, and the party.
Perfect. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure to join us next Tuesday as we dive back.